Hey everybody, it is late at night and I am Norman. Tonight we're going to be doing a full review of a swatch that I inherited from my mother-in-law when she passed away. And it is a brilliant one. This is a mystery dial swatch. So let's check it out. And here it is. This thing is so cool looking. Now I think that the reason I didn't really give it much attention when I first received it was probably due to the strap that it was on. I actually inherited two swatches and both of them had really old, kind of messed up straps. Now I have it on this, which is actually one of the best swatch straps I have ever seen. It was really affordable, but it just feels amazing. And it has this crazy texture on the back here. It's very soft, but it doesn't really collect anything either. It doesn't get lint or dust on it or anything. Just an absolutely brilliant strap. And it goes so well with this watch. This is a standard gents watch. So this is the guys' watches of the 1980s. It has a 34mm case, very vintage. I love the black and white of this watch. So cool. And as you can see, it has the mystery dial there. Although what's strange is mystery dials like this don't really do a whole lot to hide the edge of that disc there. Like I feel like if that were extended out to the minutes track there, it would hide it better. I have another watch, my Projects watch, and it's the same exact issue with that one. You could totally see the plastic that's there. In fact, here is the Projects watch, and you can see that disc in there. It's kind of hidden in this light a little bit, but yeah, you can still see it right there. This one would have been trickier, because you really would have had to get it close to the edge there to try and hide it, but yeah. But regardless, this watch just looks awesome. I love the shape of the minutes hand, and the magic hours hand just looks awesome. And look at how interesting that date window is. I don't think I've ever seen a date window between the 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock before. It's very tiny, and it actually has a bubble over it, which I suppose helps, but it is really small. I love the markers around the outside here. Those are so cool. So we have the minutes called out on the outside, and then just little sticks on the inside there. The crystal, of course, is brilliant. Swatch crystals are so great. And the ticking on this watch is actually quieter than a lot of swatches, which is kind of interesting. If you've owned more than one swatch, you'll notice that each one kind of has its own tick. They're all slightly different. I don't know how different they are among the same exact design, but among different designs, some are louder than others. Alright, so let's pop this crown out and see what it's like to set this watch. Nice. Great amount of tension on there. Very cool. We see that the date window is still moving at almost 2 o'clock. Man, it is almost 4 before that date flips over. So with this watch, you'd probably want to have it down maybe around the 6 to set that date, just to be safe. And then we'll pop it out to the date setting. Think I got that. Yep, there we go. And that clicks over pretty well. Pop that back in. Not too bad. I actually own a swatch where the date window is messed up. I don't think it happened from trying to set the date with the hands in the wrong position. I think something just went bad there. So as you're setting the time, it does some really gnarly things. Kind of feels like it's clicking over a bit. So yeah. But that's on one of my new Gents watches, and I really don't wear those because they're like 41 millimeters or something. I really like these classic sized swatches. Looking at the back, we have the battery hatch there, which is so cool. That is something that I absolutely love about swatches, the easy access to the battery. Now, I spent hours trying to find this watch online so I could get the exact year of its manufacturer and get the reference number, and I could not find it. I know about a year ago or so I found one online, but I could not find one when I was looking today. If any of you happen to know exactly what the reference of this particular swatch is, feel free to let me know. That would be great. The specifications on this watch: the case size is 34 millimeters, the case height is 8.75 millimeters, and that includes the crystal. The lug to lug is 39.2 millimeters, and I believe the lugs on these are 17 millimeters. It's been quite a while since I actually looked at the size versus shopping for them looking for Gents straps. The case is plastic and the crystal is acrylic. Everything's plastic. Alright, so let me take my vintage Movado off, and we'll see what this watch looks like when it's on your wrist. And here is the Swatch mystery dial on my 7-inch wrist. That is such a great looking swatch. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is actually an old swatch, but you couldn't even tell. It just looks brand new. And this strap is so comfortable. I will have to look up exactly where I got this strap and post that eBay listing or that shop in the comments below for you. Because if you do own a Swatch, I definitely recommend one of these straps. These are just awesome. If you've never owned a Swatch, they are really cool. I mean, I have the whole nostalgia of the 80s behind them. True, but they're definitely above and beyond cheap plastic watches of their ilk. These are just their own thing. They're absolutely brilliant. And these old ones aren't pretending to be Speedmasters. They're doing their own thing. Just awesome. So there you have it, another great swatch. And strangely enough, when I first got this watch, I didn't really appreciate just how amazing it looked. But over time, it definitely grew on me. This is such a brilliant swatch design. I absolutely love it. Thanks for watching.